Hello again, everybody. Jeremy Locke, U.S. Special Forces Green Beret, working with Aerial Recovery Group. I'm here with another survival tip. The last couple videos I talked about what to do prior to a storm, especially focused on mental preparation, and what to do during a storm. And a key component of that came up both, and I thought, you know what would be great is we should talk about communications, because we did talk about that, and how to properly set up a PACE plan. This is something that we use in the military to make sure that we can constantly communicate to each other. And what PACE stands for is primary, alternate, contingency, and emergency. And basically it's a step-by-step list of how you're going to talk to somebody and what you're going to do if one of them fails. So prior to, when you're designing your plan, whether it be before or actually during the event, you want to make sure you have this PACE plan in place. And it may change. You might have a different communication plan for prior to the event because everything should be working, but during the event, power may have been knocked down, power lines are down, telecommunications are down, your internet's out, and that's going to vastly limit your ability to talk to each other. So your PACE plan is going to change. And then afterwards, your PACE plan might go back up because more systems come online. So your PACE plan is definitely going to change as things go. So I'll give you an example of a good PACE plan for during an emergency. So what we'll go ahead and do is we will keep primary as cell phone. Usually they're pretty good about getting cell phone towers up and making sure your cell phones work on some sort of, even if it's a roaming service. So primarily talk with your cell phones if you can. If you can get third-party apps such as WhatsApp that use less bandwidth and data when you are texting, try using those too. Those can be within your PACE plan. But try to use your phone. Your alternate, what I would suggest is a good radio. You can go to Amazon and get a two-way radio, something simple, a little Motorola, a little walkabout. That's a good alternate. So you have your primary as your phone and your alternate as your radio. Now your contingency might be something as simple as leaving notes for each other. This is where I'm heading, this is what time I went there, and this is who I'm gonna be with, and this is what time I expect to be there. So you're gonna write out all the information, any question that person might have, and you're going to put that somewhere safe, somewhere watertight, and in a very specific known area on your property. Usually somewhere safe and storm resistant outside is the best. So make sure your whole family is aware of wherever you're going to leave these notes for each other. So that way if someone wasn't at the house during the incident, there's no communications up, they show up there trying to find you and you're not there, they know to go to this specific spot, open it up, and they will have a note from you. And if they don't see anything, they know to write a note and put it in there because you could be coming behind them and checking that same thing. So that's a good thing. It's called a dead drop. Your emergency can be something as simple as talking to somebody through somebody else. We call it sending a runner in the military, but if I need to get a message out, maybe the church has better infrastructure than me, maybe there's a police station a block or two over, I'm going to send someone down to that police station and I'm going to let them know, hey, I need to get this message to this person, or I'm okay, everybody on this block is okay, so emergency services know they don't need to go down there, or we have someone hurt in this house. So that's another way to communicate. So that's an example of PACE plan. We've got more content to be coming. If you like what you saw, go ahead and hit that like, please subscribe, and leave us some comments. Thank you for watching.